friends, welcome back to Redhead Homestead. I am coming at you today with a pretty fun video. I'm really excited to show you guys how to whitewash brick the easy way. If you hear things going on, I'm at my parents' house, so if you hear things in the background, I'm in the basement, everything echoes down here. So anyway, bear with me. But what I'm working on is I'm gonna whitewash this fireplace that they have in here. So the mantle is really pretty, but this just needs a little bit of updating. So I think just doing a little bit of whitewash is really gonna make this space just a lot brighter down here and just kind of take this from being a little bit outdated to a little bit more fresh. So I'm gonna show you guys the super easy, inexpensive way to whitewash that is just beautiful, and you really can work with the product to make it really customizable to how much whitewashing you want to do. So before I get into that, the first thing that I have to do is prep the surface. So I'm gonna give this a good cleaning. I just have a bucket of some water and some Dawn. I have a shop vac here that I'm gonna suck up all the water with just to make sure that all of this gets really, really clean. So I'm gonna do that first, and then we're gonna get to whitewashing. Let's do it. So this is all clean now, and the main area that I focused on scrubbing was the bottom, because that's where it really gets dirty from, you know, having the fireplace on and things like that. So I just want to make sure that's totally clean. The rest of this I just vacuumed, you know, with the shop vac just to remove any cobwebs and any dirt buildup, anything like that. But this all looks pretty clean to me. So you just have to assess your surface first. Your fireplace might need a lot of scrubbing. If it does, I recommend not to skip that step. Just do it. It will pay off in the end. So right here, we're missing a few pieces. It's okay, I have the pieces, but I'm gonna figure out how to reattach those with some mortar as well. I don't know, we're gonna try it and see what happens. So no harm, no foul if it doesn't work, but since I have the mortar here, I figured I'd try that out. What I'm gonna be using is this, I have an open bag because this is what I've used at my house. This is the Versabon Professional Thin Set Mortar in the shade white. I believe you can also get it in gray, but I'm of course using white for this. So all I'm gonna do is just mix this in some water. I'm not gonna be able to tell you a ratio because I don't really know a ratio. All I know is kind of how it looks. So I'll show you how it looks, and then you can kind of try to mimic that. It should not be the consistency of peanut butter. A lot of people do that when they do this, and I've done that in the past as well. It just really depends on the look that you're going for. So I'll show you guys the consistency that I kind of come up with. But I'm just gonna mix this in with some water and stir it with a stir stick. I'm gonna be using these little kind of throwaway brushes. These are the best. Don't use a regular paintbrush. Your paintbrush is gonna get destroyed. So don't bother using a really nice paintbrush to do this. That's what I started with when I first did this. And I actually found that these grip the product a lot better and hold it better, and you have a little bit more control, and then you can just toss it when you're done. It's so much easier. So I decided what the consistency should be, and I think it should be like pancake batter. So you can see it's a little runny, a little thick, it's got some density to it, and when you put your brush in, it should stick up on the brush. So I'm gonna say like pancake batter, okay? That is what we're going with. So this is something that I have been so excited to start. Ever since I moved in, I've been wanting to tackle this project down here, and the moment has come, so let's go ahead and get started. so let me pull you guys in a little close here, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing so you can really see the texture and the method and why I love this. And I'm sorry if I've been looking over a lot on my camera. I just got a new camera and I'm getting kind of used to where my little screen is, but I want to make sure I'm in shot for you guys, so just bear with me. But anyway, let me show you guys what this looks like as you put it on, so you just kind of have an idea. So see how like right as you put it on, you have a lot of texture. It's not going to look super flat. It's going to give that just really textury fireplace brick feel. You're not going to lose that brick feel that we all love so much. The reason I love this, and there's a lot of different ways to do this. I've seen a lot of people use like watered down paint, or just use paint, or do spackle. I've seen people do that. The reason that I love this so much is because the color payoff is immediate. So as soon as this stuff dries, it is white compared to like doing the watered down paint. From what I saw in my research, the watered down paint method, you might have to do like 2 or 3 coats to really get the color payoff that you want. Unless that's the color that you want, and you want that really kind of just, you know, lightly whitewashed look, then that might be totally the way to go, and that's probably super easy as well. But for me, I want it to have that white color payoff, super easy without having to do like multiple coats. As soon as you put this on, you know, it's really forgiving, and you can just kind of pick and choose where you want it to go. I personally like to get in all of the crevices here and get those super white. So that's where I focus the majority of the product. You can just brush this on just like you're painting, and you can really choose how much you want exposed. This is just seriously how easy it is. I love this. It just makes this whole process really fun, and it's just kind of like painting. And of course, if you wanted to just do the whole thing, you could do that as well. You don't have to leave some of it exposed. I just personally like that little bit of rustic look. I am so excited. It's already looking so pretty. I will tell you that you're probably gonna get about a quarter of the way into your project, and you're gonna be going, okay, did I make the right choice here? Because the brick really is super pretty, and so, you know, it's a controversial topic to paint brick, to get rid of that natural brick. But I will tell you, on Reed Homestead, we do that. We do that here. It's okay. It brightens the space. It just kind of, you know, gives the fireplace a new life, in my opinion, without having to completely, you know, redo the fireplace. It's just going to add so much brightness to the room. So I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to put y'all on time lapse. And if you guys have any questions on this, you just let me know, and I'm happy to answer them, because I did so much research that if you are trying to tackle this project and it might seem a little bit intimidating, I know how you're feeling, but I promise you, anyone can do this. So it's time for me to try to figure out how to put these bricks back together here. So what I'm gonna do is I mixed up some more thin set, and now it is that like a little bit thicker than peanut butter consistency. It's probably, well, it's probably about peanut butter consistency. I think it could be a little bit thicker, but I'm gonna try this first and just see how it goes. So what I'm going to do is put it in a baggie. And I'm going to put this in here. I don't really know how much I need or not. And I'm just thinking, I'm thinking this might work. I'm not really sure. Like doing frosting. It's just trial and error here. The fireplace is done, and I'm so excited to show you guys how it turned out. How cute! I love it. This is such an easy way to make such a big impact to this space. And like I was telling you guys, the reason I love using the thin set is because it dries so white. So this is like one coat of doing this with a paintbrush, super simple. anybody can do it. It doesn't have to be an intimidating DIY, because I know before I did something like this and doing something that feels so permanent, it can feel so intimidating, but I promise you can do this. So I love the way that the thin set gives such a gorgeous texture to the brick. So you just kind of get an added little extra element of just design. I feel like doing it that way. So I love the way this turned out down here. I wanted to show you guys how I patched this as well, because I did use that same product and just did it at a thicker peanut butter consistency and just kind of piped that in there with a bag. This is what it ended up like. It's still drying. It has to dry for a few days, but I think it blends in pretty well. This is such a fun space. It's coming together like on accident. My mom and I keep saying that this space is just like, we're out shopping and we're like, oh, that could go down there, that could go down there. So let me show you guys the little updates that we've made so far. So are you ready for the grand tour? I'm really excited about this room. This is a room that in my mind, I thought we are gonna decorate last. It's just down on our 3rd floor. And it doesn't get used all that much although now that it's decorated, it's being used. So we keep putting things in here by accident. So we call this the accident room. Yeah. Kylie and I do. So we keep finding things, like we found this couch. Yes. And on accident. So soft and so wonderful. We were like, where do we put it? And I was like, oh, we'll just put it downstairs. Yeah. And then we bought this coffee table right here. Yep. We bought this for upstairs, and then we ended up finding a different one, and we were like, well, what do we do with this one? I was like, we'll just put it downstairs. So it ended up downstairs. Same thing with the plant, same thing with every picture, every lamp, yeah, everything in this entire room was like, we'll just throw it downstairs. And then all of a sudden, this is done. Yeah. It looks fantastic. It's so cute. Yeah. I was kind of like, undoing the fireplace because I do really love red brick, but now seeing it done, I want to do like everything that color, everything white. Do you think you could commit to your brick upstairs? Commit to my upstairs. I have a really large wall upstairs that is brick, and I think I could commit to it after this. I've won you over. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love this entire room. Thank you, Kylie. It looks so great. You're welcome. Yes. It's turning out so good. It is the best accident room ever. Yeah, and these we found last weekend, and these same thing. We weren't planning on putting them down here. Nope. And then we were like, oh, okay, those work perfectly. And then we found this super cute setup. Yes, by accident. By accident. We were at TJ Maxx and we were like, we don't know where we could put that. I was like, we could put it downstairs. Yeah. So here it is. Here it is. Same thing with the lamps. We bought the lamps for a different project for upstairs, but they look great down here. Same thing for this. We bought this for my hallway, and we put it in the hallway, and I hated it. So now it's made its way down here, and I love it here. Yeah, it's super cute down here. Love it so much. It is just slowly but surely coming together beautifully. Yes. It is like feeling like a home. Well, thank you so much for letting me crash your fireplace. Thank you. Just keep in mind that there are 3 more. Yeah. So this is one of 4. One of 4 fireplace makeovers. And they all need it, yes. Yes. This one was one of the worst. It was, yes. Yes. Broken bricks. We do have one other upstairs in our living room that also has some broken bricks that needs to be fixed. So. But now I know how to do it, so it's super easy. We're just gearing up for Fireplace Extravaganza. Yes. So that's what we have going on, so be prepared for some more fireplace. In fact, actually, before you end your vlog, can I show what's going on in a closet, a spare room closet that we have? Yes, let's do it. You want to see our fall decor real quick? It's looking like extravaganza in there. Okay, cool. Come on. Let's do it. Okay, let's show them what we have going on. Ready for this? So this is just a spare room downstairs that we have. Which I don't think we've really shown much of. We haven't really shown it? Yeah, like what we have going on. This is so cute down here. Yeah, I love it. I really thought that we would have like all these guests here every time. It's only been used a couple of times. So. Yeah, it's for actually when I get tired. Yes, it's just an extra quiet room. Sometimes I see kids sitting in here doing homework because it's just really quiet and peaceful. This is peaceful. Okay, so ready? Yes. Woohoo! It's just kind of like shoved everywhere in bags. And I think that
there's some pumpkins here because
oh yeah, we have a little bit of pumpkins.
And I think there's even like more in
It's
here.
hiding.
I know it's hiding. I don't know. Oh, there's more down
there's
here.
There's some more
bottom.
pumpkins.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
It's yep. There's a pumpkin.
I cannot wait to do these fireplaces. I cannot wait.
Yeah, we've been stashing. Look
stashing.
at this little cutie that he's just hanging out.
Get put away yet with a little acorn.
So cute. We're so excited. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing this fireplace makeover. Like we said, we have so many more to do, so just stay tuned for that. And we always have more in store. So we'll catch you guys really soon. Bye.